What's going on, everybody? It's GameUnboxingReviews here, and welcome back to another LEGO Jurassic World news update. Now, in this video, I'm of course going to be doing a trailer analysis of the most recent trailer for LEGO Jurassic World, and wow, this was the one I was waiting for. This one is so exciting. I mean, I just want to talk all about it. So, without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, so right off the bat we get an amazing look at Jurassic World. This is exactly what I wanted to see from this game. I mean, wow, they've absolutely nailed it on the design for Jurassic World. What I love about this is that this trailer was a perfect amount of content. You know, it showed a great presentation of everything that you can expect to see in the open world, but it didn't show everything. It showed a good amount, but also left some surprises in there. I mean, we have yet to see anything from the Isla Sorna map, you know? So this was mainly just Isla Nublar, but the Jurassic World version, because of course you can explore the Jurassic World and Jurassic Park version of Isla Nublar. And so, you know, what we're seeing here is unreal, because this already looks big enough. I mean, I would take this. I would easily be happy with this map, and that's it. I mean, maybe, you know, a little area as well, but this is big enough. I mean, just look at it. It looks so cool. Now, a few things I noticed here is if you look by the fountain, there's a little DNA strand, and of course, when you collect DNA strands, you unlock, like, different pieces of dinosaurs and things, and you'll see that later in the trailer, because this trailer just showed so much good stuff. And of course, if you also look carefully, we can see in the bottom right, we can see that Owen is walking around. So does that mean that the feature where, if you remember from previous LEGO games, you know, you unlock a character and then you'd see that character walking around the open world, you know, when you weren't playing as them, is it going to be like that, or is that just the character just wandering around when the co-op player is moving about? I don't know, but it would be cool to see that. I mean, it would be really cool if, say, I'm playing as Alan Grant and Ian Malcolm, and I just see, you know, Owen walking around doing his day-to-day things. I just think that would be so cool. So fingers crossed it's like that. Alright, so next up, this is a short scene, of course, but it's a really cool scene in my opinion because it shows off a train or a tram or whatever you want to call it. And the thing is about this is LEGO City Undercover, the guys that made that game are working on this game. And if you haven't played that game, seriously, it's amazing. Definitely pick it up if you have a Wii U, because you can drive cars, there's bikes, there's you can drive the trains and the trams and the helicopters and the boats and even ride horses and everything. There's so many things that you can use to get around the world. And so my first thought when I saw this was, well, if the people who are making that are making this, then chances are that if you see a vehicle that you think you'll be able to use, you should be able to use it. I mean, I'm not saying you'll be able to drive it, but if you can just, you know, ride around, you know, the circuit, I think that would be so cool. I mean, one of the things I really hope to see on the Jurassic Park version of Isla Nublar is just being able to go on the tour. Seriously, if I could just hop in the tour and just have someone narrate the park and tell me what everything's about, I would do that so many times. That would just be so much fun. Next up, I didn't really notice anything in this shot, but I just had to show it. I mean, just look at this place. It's so well crafted, honestly. I can't wait to walk around this place. And thankfully, you know, the camera angle for the game will be, you know, like previous LEGO games where it's third person, so you can turn the camera all the way around, you can look down, you can look up. I think that's how it works, yeah. And, you know, you'll just be able to get this whole nice look at Jurassic World. And what I love about this game is, I say this in every video, but now I mean it more than ever. You could go to see the film on the same day, pick up the game, go home and play it. And the fact is that you can walk around this area. I mean, probably in the whole film, you know, in the actual movie, you won't get to see every corner of that park, you know, of Jurassic World. But in this actual game, you can walk around all corners and everything, and there's going to be interiors as well. I don't know how many interiors, of course, but there will be interiors. And it's massive. It's unreal how big this game is. Now, this shot I just love because we can, of course, see the Raptor riding a motorcycle. Now, I believe there's a parody video online of the Jurassic World trailer, which is really funny, and just show at the end a bunch of raptors driving motorcycles. So maybe they got that idea, I don't know. I mean, I remember seeing that trailer and sending it to them and saying, I really hope we can do that in the game, you know, just riding around on a motorcycle as a raptor. Seems like, I don't know if I made an impact or anything like that, but you see it here. I mean, I really hope that you can do that. I mean, just driving around this area as a raptor on a motorcycle while watching all the people just look at you, that's going to be hilarious. I can't wait. Now here, of course, we get a really nice look at one of my most anticipated dinosaurs to play as in this game. It is, of course, the mosasaurus. I mean, she just looks awesome. I can't wait to play as that. And she's massive in game as well, which is great. But the thing I wanted to mention here is, what is those orange glowing rocks? I think those are going to be the style of collectibles because, of course, I think I said in my achievement video that she'll have, or at least she'll be able to reach certain collectibles that no other character can. So, yeah, that's probably what she'll do. Also, if you look at the Jurassic World trailer, you see when they're showing off the mosasaurus, you know, Gray and Zach, I think they get soaking wet or something when they're watching it, you know, because it's splashing about and everything. And it'd be really cool, I think, if you turn the camera all the way around and you can see people watching you swim around. I just think that would be awesome. Just seeing a bunch of Lego people watching the mosasaurus, you swim around, that would be really cool. Here we can see, of course, Claire giving us a really nice look at LEGO Jurassic World yet again. And, you know, one of the things I just love about this trailer so much is, yes, you know, we see the dinosaurs and the customizers and all that good stuff. But honestly, just being able to walk around these areas just looks fun. Just being able to explore Jurassic World. And what I love, I know I said it in like every part of this video, but this is one part of the map. This is one part. We've got Isla Nublar from the first movie and Isla Sorna from the other two movies as well. I mean, it's unreal how big this game is. It really is. I can't wait to walk around it. I can't wait to walk around it in all the respected characters and everything. I mean, just walking around as Owen in this area that you see him in the films is going to be so cool. I mean, I think people are going to have a lot of fun recreating scenes, not just from the actual missions, but actually recreating scenes with the open world, and just, it's going to be so cool. I can't wait to see what people come up with this game. Now this is extremely cool. So here we can of course see Claire in her lab and she's creating a dinosaur. I mean, just this whole environment as well, this little interior, that looks cool. Just that alone looks awesome. I can't wait to walk around in this place. We can see cameras, we can see amber at the top, you know, there's like shelves of amber, which is really interesting. And you know, the dinosaur creator looks very detailed. It really does look detailed. I'm not kidding. I mean, you can see from those little icons, it looks like you can actually give the dinosaur an ability, because I think a lot of people were thinking, you know, if I gave it, say, a Dilophosaurus's head, then it will be able to spit. But I think actually you can actually just give it that ability if you want it to have it. So if you want a T-Rex head and a Dilophosaurus's spitting ability, I think you can actually do that. I could be wrong, of course, but judging from the trailer, it really looks like you can just mix and match completely. I mean, this definitely looks like, we've had a bunch of creators. We've had character creators and big fig creators many times in LEGO games before, but this looks like the best creator we've seen in a LEGO game yet. Next up, of course, we get a really great example of the Dinosaur Customizer, and this thing is just so cool. So what I love is in previous LEGO games, you know, you would take a mission, you would play a mission, and you would see a character, and you'd think, I can't wait till I unlock that character. But with LEGO Jurassic World, what you'll be thinking is you'll be playing through the missions, you'll be like, I can't wait to play as that dinosaur, but I would love to see that dinosaur's abilities on this dinosaur, or something like that. And you can take 3 dinosaurs, I think that's the limit. You can take 3 dinosaurs and then mash them together, and then change the colors and add the different patterns and everything, and just create your, you know, your favorite dinosaur, your dream dinosaur that you want to play as, and just run around and just destroy everything. Or, you know, you could just walk around. It's completely up to you how you want to play this game, and I just love that. I mean, I already have a few ideas in mind for some dinosaurs, and you know, if you guys would like to see some videos of that, if like when the game actually comes out, I create a custom dinosaur, if you would like to see that, I'll happily show it, because that would be pretty fun to show. Next up, of course, is another custom dinosaur, and it's a blue and green Triceratops. Now, one of the things I love about this is, judging from the actual, you know, image that I've taken from the trailer, I don't think I can really see anything different about it. The tail might be different, I'm not entirely sure. But what I love is, you know, I just previously said you could take all the dinosaurs you like and mash them together and just make a perfect dinosaur. But honestly, if you see like a T-Rex and just want to change its color, you can do that as well. I mean, it really is... the possibilities are endless, basically. They've said there's about 1,000 combinations you can make with the Dinosaur Customizer, and I really hope, you know, they've went all out with it, because I think they said all 20 dinosaurs are available in the Customizer, although I could be wrong. But hopefully all 20 also counts with the mosasaurus, because just imagine being able to make your own mosasaurus. That would be so cool. Next up, of course, we can also see yet another custom dinosaur. I think this is the last custom dinosaur they showed in the trailer. But the cool thing is about this part of the trailer is if you pause it just at the right second, you'll see Nick Van Owen from the Lost World Jurassic Park, which you can see here, of course, which is pretty cool. And also, we see a hat on the ground. I'm not sure whose that is. I mean, when I first saw that in the trailer, I was like, is that an Indiana Jones Easter egg? But I don't think it is. I think it's just, you know, one of the characters from Jurassic Park, you know, lost their hat or something like that. And also, we can also see a campfire. Now, in LEGO The Hobbit, which is one of the more recent LEGO games, I think that was before LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham, we could see there was an ability, I think, where you could go to a campfire and, like, you know, the time of day would change or something like that. So is that going to be in this game? I mean, they have said that there's going to be day and night, and that can be accessed in any area of free roam. So if you use like a campfire and then like you just wait until time passes, that could work. Also, I think it would be really cool if, you know, let's say you use the campfire at night and then it turns to day. It'd be funny if once your character wakes up, there's like a load of raptors surrounding you and you have to run away. Like, I really hope the dinosaurs can escape from the paddocks and things like that, because it would just add to free roam, and it wouldn't be like any other free roam we've seen in a LEGO game before, because of course we're always the ones, you know, dealing the damage and things like that, like beating the thugs up and things, but being able to actually run away from the enemies, that would be quite fun. Now, in this part of the trailer, we can of course see Gray from Jurassic World taking some pictures. And of course, you know, we saw from the achievements that this is actually an activity that you'll be able to do in-game, and you'll be actually taking pictures. I don't think you can actually, you know, get a camera out and just take any picture of anything you want. I think this is tied to specific side missions, but it's still pretty cool to see. I mean, in LEGO Marvel Superheroes, what I loved, I think I've mentioned this in a previous video, but it was really cool how 1 minute you'd be Spider-Man, you would swing around, and then you would turn into Peter Parker, go talk to J. Jonah Jameson, and then you'd actually have to go and take pictures of stuff. I just thought that was really cool. So being able to do that again is great, because that was a lot of fun, and hopefully they'll bring that back in LEGO Marvel's Avengers, because it was a really cool feature. Now here, of course, we can see Owen training his raptors, which I believe are Blue, Charlie, and Echo. And I think one's missing, but I don't know where it is at that time. But yeah, this is really cool because, of course, you know, what I like about it is in the trailers I've seen from Jurassic World, it's shown this scene where he's trying to calm down the raptors, you know, where Owen's like, you know, stand down, good, you know, all that stuff. And it's just really cool to see that in LEGO form, because as soon as you see this scene, you know, in the trailer, you're like, whoa, that's the scene from the movie. And it just shows how well, you know, they've recreated this scene, which is great. And of course, you know, you're going to hear original voice acting and everything, because of course, unlike the other 3 movies where they took audio from the films, the actors from the actual movies have come back, and of course actresses as well, have come back and recorded some lines for the game, which is going to be so cool. I mean, that's awesome. That really is cool. I think they said Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, Vincent D'Onofrio, and some other people I can't remember the name of. But basically, pretty much everyone you see in the movie, you're going to hear their voice, and that's going to be really cool. Alright, so next, of course, we can see some pterodons chasing after some pedestrians. Now, the thing is about this part of the trailer in particular is that, you know, we've seen it quite a lot in the actual movie trailers. You know, we see there's a bunch of people running away, screaming, and then the pterodons come down. I think some of them actually pick some of the people up, so, yeah, that's not very good. However, the thing is about this is, one, it's hilarious. Just seeing a bunch of LEGO people running away from LEGO pterodons is really cool. But some people have mentioned that they apparently think that the 2 people on the very far left are Colin Trevorrow and Steven Spielberg. Now, I did mention in one of my videos it'd be cool to see if they were playable, like maybe after you unlocked them, because they did tease at it. But Colin Trevorrow as well, that's interesting. I didn't think they would add him as well, but hey, you know, if they want to add both of them, then yeah, go for it. I mean, I'm sure they'll have pretty much every character you can think of with Jurassic World, so it's not like the case of Marvel where it's like, or DC where it's like, oh, but they could have had that character in there, but they decided to put a celebrity. I don't think that's the case with this game. I think they'll have every single character you can think of from these movies that you know and love, but you might also be able to squeeze in characters like Steven Spielberg and Colin Trevorrow. Alright, so last but not least here, of course, we can see a new vehicle and a Gallimimus. Now, you know, with the vehicle, I kind of think that's going to be, well, I could be wrong, but basically what I think would be really cool with this vehicle is if you can just get inside it and be given a tour around Jurassic Park. I know, or Jurassic World. I know I said that at the beginning with the train, but I just think that would be really cool, being able to get into a vehicle and not have to drive and just be given like a narration from the game and saying, okay, this is the Tyrannosaurus Rex and it was and it could tell you lots of facts about it, because they said there is an educational part of the game that will teach you about dinosaurs and things. So it'd be really cool if that's the way it's done. You're just given a tour around the park and you learn about the dinosaurs. I think that would be really cool. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for this video. I mean, this trailer really showed off everything I was hoping to see from this game. I mean, like I said at the beginning, it showed a perfect amount, not too much and not too little. And, I really can't wait to explore the original Jurassic Park as well, because like I've said, there are interiors. We've seen the mosasaurus pool from Jurassic World. We've now seen the lab where you can customize the dinosaurs, which looks really cool. And we haven't even seen all of that. Like, I bet it's, not too big, but I bet it's bigger than what we see in the actual trailer. And then, of course, there's also the Visitors Center from Jurassic Park. Now, there could be more, and most likely is more interiors, but, that just shows how much we have to get excited about that we haven't seen yet, which is really cool. Alright guys, so I want to thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for lots more news on LEGO Jurassic World, LEGO Dimensions, LEGO Marvel's Avengers, and Disney Infinity 3.0. And as always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.